Good morning, student, and welcome to Sri Eknath Rao Kharse Talent School, Muktai Nagar online tutorial. I am Sachin Patil, your computer teacher, and in this session, we are going to learn Unit 2nd, that is the basic of web applications. So, my dear student, in this unit, which topics we are going to learn? See now. See, these are the topics. These are the 8 session that we are going to learn in this web application unit. Okay. Now, let us start our session first, working with accessibility options. Okay. Session first, working with accessibility options. In this session, what we are going to learn? See, we know that computer accessibility refers to the user friendliness of a computer system for all regardless of their disabilities. What it means? In this session, we will learn about the basic accessibility options available on your computer. Now, which are these options that we are going to use, and for what purpose we use, and why these options we use, and why it is required? That things we learn. So, accessibility means what? To access easily. If any person which having their disabilities, just like impairment, then other assistive impairment, again dyslexia means what? A person having difficulty to reading a spelling. Such a person is about what? Disabilities. Again, the person having attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, means ADHD. If any person having a ADHD, means attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So yeah, all these people having some disorder or disabilities, just like visual impairment, low vision, partial blindness, color blindness, again some people having deafness, hearing problem or hearing impairment, again cerebral palsy. So all these disabilities, if any person having, so such a persons required assistive technology. What they required? They required assistive technology. So in this session we are going to learn this assistive technology. What is assistive technology? Assistive means it is the technology which is designed for a person with their disabilities. Means if any person have a disability, they can easily handle the computer, easily access the computer. Means they do not able to operate the keyboard or the computer. So this accessibility option provides a very shortcut keys to such a persons, so that this accessibility we are going to learn now. See, accessibility here. Accessibility options in control panel are used to customize the way your keyboard, display or mouse functions. Where is the accessibility? See, this is the screen of accessibility options. that has some options, and that options we are going to see now. See how it can start. There is a step, launching accessibility option. How it start? Just like this. Click start control panel accessibility options. The accessibility options windows appears. Okay. Then how it start we will see now. Let us start our practical. Just like click start button. Okay. Go in the start button. Then second option what? Control click start control panel accessibility option. Click start. Go click on the control panel. Then accessibility option. Find out the accessibility option. So to open the sticky keys, or to launching the accessibility options, go to start button, control panel, and in the control panel you have to click on the easy access, ease of access center.
Always skip this section.
In this way the window is open. Here we can click on make the keyboard easier to use. Make the keyboard easier to use. Here, have you seen this option here? Here, turn on the sticky keys. Turn on the sticky keys. First we see keyboard tab. Keyboard tab. Under the keyboard tab we can see sticky keys. Here, the same way. Here, sticky keys. This option we have to check. This option we have to check now. Under the keyboard tag sticky keys, we have to check this option here. Okay. How we can check and how these sticky keys are used? See, sticky keys means what? Sticky keys is an accessibility features to help computer users with physical disabilities, but it is also used by others as a means to reduce repetitive strain. Means while using the keyboard, the user use shift key, control key and alt key with some other keys. So to avoid such a combination of keys, if we are check these sticky options in the control panel, then it is easy to the user to use the keyboard easily. How we can do now? See, let us do the practical. Go to in this option, turn here. See here. Have you seen this? Make it easy to type. Check the turn on sticky keys option, and apply. Okay.
Always skip this section.
In this way the sticky key options we are applying, and that sticky key options have you seen here? See here on the status bar bottom side the mouse is moving here. The sticky keys options are on. Now we do the practical now. See what the next point is. After enabling the sticky keys, the icon, this icon, have you seen this icon? Such icon we see in the bottom here. Okay, here we can see on the bottom side. Now what this sticky key is doing? What is the function of this sticky key? Let us see now. After having After having enabled sticky keys, you will now practice and see its effect. Start notepad to do, click start all programs accessories and notepad. हमें अगर इसका एक्शंस देखना है, इसका एक्शन क्या हो रहा है स्टिकी की का, तो उसको हम लोगों को क्या करना पड़ेगा, क्लिक स्टार्ट ऑल प्रोग्राम्स एसेसरीज एंड नोटपैड। नोटपैड हमें ओपन करना पड़ेगा। उसके बाद हमें उसमें 3-4 लाइंस हम लोगों को टाइप करनी पड़ेंगी और हम लोगों को स्टिकी की कैसे यूज़ हो रहा है, हाँ, वो देखने के लिए हमें कंट्रोल की हमें उस पर यूज़ करनी पड़ेगी। प्रेस कंट्रोल की ऑन योर कीबोर्ड एंड प्रेस लेटर ए। हाँ, मीन्स हम लोग कंट्रोल ए किस लिए सिलेक्ट करते हैं, पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट सिलेक्ट करने के लिए कंट्रोल प्लस ए दबा कर, मतलब कंट्रोल की को हमें होल्ड करके रखना पड़ता है और ए लेटर को, ए बटन को हमें भी होल्ड करना पड़ता है, तब जाके पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट सिलेक्ट होता है। लेकिन स्टिकी की ऑप्शन यूज करने के बाद हमें सिर्फ एक बार कंट्रोल की दबानी है और उसे छोड़ देना है, उसको होल्ड नहीं करना है, हमें सिर्फ ए बटन दबाना है, तो पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट सिलेक्ट हो जाएगा। लेट अस डू द प्रैक्टिकल नाउ। सी, स्टार्ट notepad, the notepad is open. Here I write some 3 to 4 lines. This is the session of sticky keys. Okay, again second line. Now we are checking the use of sticky keys. What happens after use of this sticky keys? Okay, now these 3 lines I write here. Now how the sticky key is used? First I place my cursor on the beginning of this line. Now I press the button control key I press first and then I press A. First I press control and then A. Control A. After pressing the control button and release the control button and press just A, the whole document is selected. Means our sticky key option is working here. In this way we can use the sticky keys. Again, how we can use the sticky key in another option. If we open the Word document here, okay, now I am write here something. Okay, if I am using shift button and type something, if I am using a shift button here, press one time and type a letter D, means it type the letter in capital. Means when we use this हम कब यूज करते हैं शिफ्ट और लेटर, जब हमें कोई भी लेटर कैपिटल में टाइप करना होता है तो शिफ्ट दबाकर वो शिफ्ट को प्रेस करके उसको होल्ड करके रखना पड़ता है, और कोई भी लेटर हम लोग दबाते हैं तब जाके वो लेटर कैपिटल में प्रेस होता है और राइट होता है। अभी स्टिकी की यूज करने के बाद हम लोगों को सिर्फ शिफ्ट बटन एक बार दबाना है और उसको छोड़ देना है, और कोई भी बटन अगर हम लोग दबाते हैं तो वो कैपिटल में आता है। आया ध्यान में? तो दिस इज द यूज ऑफ स्टिकी कीज। आपको समझ में आया इसका यूज, स्टिकी की का यूज? नाउ हाँ, स्टिकी की कौन से की के साथ स्टिकी की यूज होती है? ऑल्ट, कंट्रोल और शिफ्ट की के साथ स्टिकी की यूज होती है। अभी हम लोग सेकेंड की देखेंगे, फिल्टर की। कौन सी की? फिल्टर की। Filter key is a feature of Microsoft Windows. It is accessibility function that tells the keyboard to ignore the beep of repeated keystroke, making typing easier for people with hand tremors. अगर किसी के हाथों को कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो हम लोग टाइपिंग इजी करने के लिए फिल्टर की यूज करते हैं। हाँ, जो कुछ चीज़ें हमें बार बार यूज़ करनी पड़ती है तो बार बार यूज़ ना करते हुए फिल्टर की के यूज़ से हम लोग उसको क्या कर सकते हैं? इजीली एक्सेस कर सकते हैं। कैसे करते हैं हम लोग देखेंगे। तो फिल्टर की को इनेबल करने के लिए हमें कंट्रोल पैनल में जाके एक्सेसिबिलिटी ऑप्शन में टर्न ऑन फिल्टर कीज को अप्लाई करके हमें ओके करना पड़ेगा।
Always in this section.
हाँ, ओके करने के बाद वो फिल्टर की अप्लाई हो जाती है। उसके बाद हम लोग देखेंगे उसका यूज़ क्या है। हाँ, द फिल्टर की कैसे दिखाई देती है? ये देखिए, यहाँ पर पिक्चर आपको दिखाई दे रहा है फिल्टर की का। ये देखिए, मैं कॉपी करके आपको दिखाता हूँ यहाँ पर। और यहाँ पर स्टेटस बार पे यहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है फिल्टर की ऑन है। तो फिल्टर की का यूज़ क्या है? आफ्टर हैविंग इनेबल फिल्टर कीज यू विल नाउ प्रैक्टिस एंड सी इट्स इफेक्ट। स्टार्ट नोटपैड एंड टाइप सम रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर्स। फिर से नोटपैड स्टार्ट करो और रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर्स अगर हम लोग टाइप करते जाएंगे। हाँ,
Always in this section.
तो फिल्टर की हम लोग ऑन करेंगे। फिल्टर की हम लोगों ने ऑन कर ली। उसको अप्लाई करेंगे। अप्लाई करने के बाद नोटपैड में हम लोग रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर यूज़ करेंगे। रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर, और जो रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर टाइप होंगे उसको वो क्या करेगी? इग्नोर करेगी। रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर्स को वो इग्नोर करेगी। यहाँ पर देखिए स्टेटस बार में ये फिल्टर की ऑन हो चुका है। अभी हम लोग यहाँ पर टाइप करेंगे। देखिए हमें वो साउंड ये उसका साउंड आ रहा है। जैसे कि हम लोग रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर अगर यूज़ करते तो हमें टाइप करने नहीं दे रहा है। ये मतलब इस तरह से हम लोग रिपीटेड कैरेक्टर्स को इग्नोर कर सकते हैं।
Always in.
Good morning, student. Now the next topic, that is nothing but the toggle keys. Now in this these toggle keys, what these toggle keys are doing and how these toggle keys are help us. Toggle keys is also a feature of Microsoft Windows and it is accessibility function. It is the accessibility function which is designed for people who have vision impaired and cognitive disabilities. Vision impaired means those have problem with their eyes. So such a kind of people they are using these toggle keys. When toggle keys is turned on, when these toggle keys are turned on, computer emits sound cues and locking keys. Sound cues and locking keys means when we apply such a toggle keys to our computer system, that time what happens? it emerge or emits a sound to restrict to the user you are doing something wrong. So that's why these toggle keys are used. Those are having a vision impairment. Okay, now which are that keys? That keys are nothing but the caps lock, num lock and scroll lock. These three keys are available on our keyboard. Caps lock is used for the capital letter, num lock is for the 0 to 9 numbers, and scroll lock is used for the movement or the scroll vertically or horizontally. So these are press. When you press such a kind of keys out of three, that time these toggle keys emits the sound. Okay, a high sound emits when the keys are switched on, and low sound is emit when they are switch off. Okay. Now to enable a toggle keys, check use toggle keys, click setting under toggle keys and click apply. Okay, these settings we have to do. How we can do? See, we can do now. See, let us start. Let us do our practical in this way. Click on the start button, then go into the control panel. The control panel appears to you. Click on ease of access. Then click on our change in change how your keyboard and works. And here your toggle keys. See here the mouse is moving here. In this way you can click here. Turn on the toggle keys here. Okay, now see, if you turn on this toggle keys, what happens? See, we are enabling our toggle keys. Enabling a toggle keys. Apply. Okay.
Always scan this section.
In this way we are applying a toggle keys. The sound is immersed when we press a scroll. If we are pressing a scroll key on the keyboard, a beep sound is emerge in this way. Again we click caps lock key. See, have you heard the sound? In this way the sound is immersed or emits, and we can understand by mistake we are pressing the toggle keys, caps lock, scroll lock or num lock. Now I am pressing the num lock key. What happens? Again the sound is emits. In this way we can check our toggle keys are applied or not, and this can help to the vision impaired people. Okay, in this way we can apply. Now see, the next is sound. Select the sound a window with options to configure accessibility options for the sound is displayed. Means we can immerse our sound. The keyboard, when we press the keys, that time the computer emits the sound. See, next, what is sound sentry? Sound sentry is a design. Sound sentry, it is the design help us the user with auditory impairments. Sound sentry generates a visual warning such as blinking a title bar or flashing a border whenever the computer generates a sound. To enable a sound sentry, check use sound sentry under the sound tab. Doing so activates a drop down list where from you can choose the type of visual warning desired. Click apply and OK. How you can apply this setting? See, let us do the practical now. See, go to in control panel, then go in the ease of axis. Here change your sound, replace your sound and visual clues. Here you click on this. Okay, now the sound sentry is this is the turn on visual notification for sound sentry. Okay, we just click on there, and flash active caps bar. Here is the flash active caption bar. Okay, and apply. Okay, in this way we are applying the sound sentry. So let us do our practical with sound sentry. Okay, you got the meaning of the sound sentry? Sound sentry is designed to help us users with auditory impairments. Sound sentry generates visual warning such as blinking a title bar or flashing a border. Blinking a title bar or flashing a border, or it emits the sound. Those are having the people, those are having auditory impairments. Okay, so let us do a practical. How we can do? Just go in the control panel, ease of axis, then replace with sound sentry visual cues. Here you just turn on this, and flash or active window, you click on here and apply. Okay, now to check whether this sound sentry is applied or not, how you can check? You just go into the start button, type here notepad, enter. When you type something here in this way, and now after typing, while typing, when you click any repetitive character, that time the window is flashing or sound is emerged for the auditory impairment users. How? See, now I am typing a repetitive character. In this, have you listened the sound or flashing window? I am typing the repetitive character. In this way, the window is flashing and sound is emerged. Understand? Very good. Now the next topic, that is see, if you want to uncheck, so how you can uncheck the use of sound sentry? Go into control panel, then sound sentry, just turn off and apply. Okay, in this way you can turn off the sound sentry keys. Understand? Now next topic, that is shows a sound. What the sound? How you can show the sound on your display? See, show a sound. Shows sounds instruct application that convey information by sound to also provide information visually through text caption for informative icons. Means when you have to show the sound, means in this way, the sound here on the status bar, so you can use the accessibility option to show the sound on the screen. Now the second topic, the next topic is display tab. What the display tab is showing to you? Select the display tab. A window with options to configure accessibility options for a display is displayed. Your display is displayed there. Okay, for that purpose the display option is used. The next is high contrast. See, high contrast. High contrast is the accessibility features to assist people with vision impairment. Those are having some problem with their eyes, that people use high contrast. size and color size and colors for the fonts and background for ease view. To enable a high contrast check, use high contrast under display tab figure 5 and click apply OK. Notice difference on the monitor is the high contrast option is enabled. So how you can apply? So let us do the practical how the high contrast setting is applied. Go into control panel, click on the control panel, then the ease of access is coming in front of you, and here how you can see make the computer easier to see. Here the high contrast you can click here, the choose high contrast theme here, choose high contrast theme here, which theme you want to see, that theme you apply here. Any theme you can apply, okay, just like this one I am applying. When we applying this theme, what happens, the sound is emerged. Okay, now next again you just turn on here, turn on the high contrast and apply. Okay. Now you have applied the high contrast display setting under the display tab. Okay, now to check, if you want to check the contrast display system, you just go on here, change the system, change the high contrast. See, have you got the sound? Means it cannot change, cannot applied, and it emits the sound. In this way we do not change the high contrast setting. Understand? Now the next topic, that is cursor option. See, cursor option is also accessibility feature that assists the people with the vision impairment by changing and blink the rate of the width cursor. How you can change? To change the speed of the cursor, move blink rate slider back, forth, and notice the cursor blinking at various speed. See how it can change. I will show you. To change the width of the cursor, move and width slider back and forth. How you can change? See. So let us do the practical how we can change the slider of the mouse pointer. Come in the control panel, make the computer easier to see here. You click on this, then again change the size of text and icons. Click on the make the keyboard easier to use. Click on this, then again here you click on the mouse setting. Click on the mouse setting. The window is coming in front of you. Here the pointers option. Here you can move, change the slider speed. Your mouse slider speed you can adjust from this portion. Select the pointer speed. In this way you can apply the speed of your mouse pointer. Okay. Cursor option. Now next is mouse tab. Mouse tab or mouse keys. See, Mouse keys is an accessibility feature that assists people who have difficulty using a mouse. This option uses the keyboard, especially numeric keypad, as a pointing device instead of mouse. What in this feature, mouse key is accessibility feature. It is also accessibility feature that can help to the people those are having difficulty by using a mouse. So for that purpose, that people can use the keyboard, especially a numeric keypad as a pointing device instead of mouse. Means keyboard is used, keyboard numeric pad, that numeric pad is used as like a mouse. See, select the mouse tab, a window to configure, mouse tab, window to configure. Accessibility option for mouse will be displayed in figure 6. This is the figure to the mouse keys. Use mouse key option we have to apply in the control panel. So then this system we can use as a mouse numeric pad we can use as a mouse on the keyboard. Understand? And this type of window will be coming in front of you. Okay, see, let us do the practical now. Let us do the practical. Go into the control panel, in the mouse window, and here the turn on mouse keys. Here the mouse keys. You can turn on the mouse keys from here, and apply. Okay. Now you can use the mouse key. How you can use the mouse key? See, use how you can use the number pad for keys moving a mouse pointer instead of using a mouse after enabling a use mouse key. On the numeric pad you can use the number key. You can use the number key 4 to move left, then again 6 number to move right, again 2 number to move down, and 8 number to move up. In this way you can use. How you can use? See, if you are using now I am pressing a 2. See, in the notepad we will do this. Notepad. Now I am pressing a 2. What happens? See, now I am pressing 2. I am pressing a 2. I am pressing a numeric pad number 2. What happens? See, what happens? The cursor moving on the left side. Okay, in this way, and I am pressing a 4. Then what happens? The cursor go on the downside. In this way the cursors are moving. We can move around the window with the help of numeric keypad by using a mouse keys, by applying use of mouse keys. In this way we can use the mouse keys without using a mouse, or to apply this setting. Understand? Now next topic, that is general tab. What is inside the general tab? This tab enables you to configure accessibility option for all users. Select the general tab to window, configure. Additionally, accessibility option will be displayed, and this general tab enables you to configure accessibility option for all users. Those don't have any problem, or those having a problem with the keyboard and mouse both. So that people, what they are using, they are just SIP. Huh? What they are using, they are turn off the accessibility features after ideal for, or give warning message when turning the features on. Huh? What they are doing, see what they are doing, they are just setting this feature under the general tab, turn off the accessibility feature, and how they can be used, they can be used for the idle people, huh? Idle people, those are having no problems. Okay, now the next topic is serial key. What this serial key is used? Serial keys, serial keys is an accessibility features that assist the people that have difficulty using a keyboard or a mouse both, and they can special devices such as SIP and puff and breathe switches to provide input to the computer through serial ports. See, this is the picture of, this is the picture of serial port. This is this device we can use to activate for special devices, or to assist the keyboard or mouse, means without a keyboard or mouse we can operate or activate any program by using a shift and puff, shift puff and breathe the switches. How we can do this? See, huh? These are the turn on the accessibility features after the ideal people. So in this way we can apply on the control panel. See, in this way we can use the serial keys for activate to your programs, or apply to log on desktop to be used the accessibility option for the log on or any user. Okay, now the next is, this is the exercise that you have to solve. Perform the following activities till you are confident. Use sticky keys option, use sound sentry option, high contrast option, and serial keys option. Okay, and here the some assessment, fill in the blanks you do at home. Now we will start the session 2 on the next session. Thank you.